Hello, football fans. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some huge news from the Women's Super League that you don't want to miss. The WSL is expanding from 12 teams to 14 teams from the 2026 to 27 season. But there's a catch. Relegation isn't going anywhere, and that's going to keep things even more exciting. Let's dive into all the details. WSL expansion, what you need to know. That's right, you heard it. The Women's Super League is expanding. From the 2026-27 season, we'll see the number of teams in the top flight increase to 14, but that's not the only change. The new rules will include an exciting mix of automatic promotions, relegation battles, and intense playoffs. Currently, only the WSL 2 winners get promoted automatically, with the bottom WSL team relegated. But come 2026-27, the WSL 2 champion and runner-up will get automatic promotion, and the bottom WSL team will face relegation. But here's the twist. The second-to-last team in the WSL will have to fight in a playoff with the WSL. 2 runner-up for a place in the top tier? So, why the sudden expansion? Well, the WSL football governing body has big plans. This move is just the first step in a 10-year strategy to make the WSL more competitive and raise the level of football in the UK. They're aiming to make the top 2 tiers fully professional, which will mean better facilities, improved player development, and a more exciting competition all around. According to their analysis, there were simply not enough high-stakes matches, where the outcome affected the standings. By expanding the league, WSL football hopes to increase competition, provide more opportunities for clubs, and ensure a more competitive environment. This will also create more excitement for the fans. With more teams fighting for those top spots, every game will count even more. Let's break down the new promotion and relegation structure that'll kick in from 2026 to 27. In the current format, only the winner of WSL 2 gets promoted, and the bottom club in the WSL faces relegation. With the expansion, here's what will happen. The WSL 2 champion and runner-up will earn automatic promotion to the WSL. Playoffs, the third-place team in WSL 2 will play against the bottom WSL team for a spot in the top flight. Relegation. The bottom team in the WSL will face relegation, while the second bottom team will battle for survival against the WSL 2 runner-up. This adds a lot of drama to the season. Teams will be fighting not only for a title, but also for survival. No one will be safe, and the competition will be fierce. But this isn't just about adding more teams. It's part of a bigger 10-year vision. The goal is to turn both the WSL and WSL2 into fully professional leagues. The aim is to improve facilities, player support, and ensure that every club meets high standards. The new changes will include better facilities, more player contact hours, extra staffing, and a focus on club academies. All of this will elevate the league to new heights, creating a more sustainable environment for women's football. It's all about improving the player experience, ensuring the best possible conditions for the stars of tomorrow, and making sure clubs are investing in their long-term futures. But here's the challenge. With more teams comes a packed fixture list. Clubs will play 26 matches per season, up from 22, and that's on top of the Women's Champions Cup, Women's World Cup, and potential other international tournaments. The league will need to balance all of this with player welfare and time for rest. Add to that the clash of fixtures with men's teams in shared stadiums, and you can see why planning this expansion is no small task. But WSL football is working with UEFA, FIFA, and the FA to ensure that the expansion doesn't sacrifice the quality of the game. It's a tough balance, but it's one that has to be achieved for the league to grow. For clubs, this expansion means more opportunities for promotion, but it also means more pressure to perform. For fans, the stakes couldn't be higher. Every match is going to matter more. So, whether you're a longtime fan or just starting to follow the league, the future of women's football in England is looking incredibly bright. So, what do you think of these changes? Will the new format create even more exciting football, or do you think it'll put too much pressure on the clubs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates from the world of football.